Hello everybody, Simon with FanQuig Coins and Bullion here, and today I am doing a PCGS submission video on one of my customers' behalf. He's a subscriber from the channel, and he actually lives pretty locally, so it's nice to be able to help support people in my community, both here locally and online. And, eventually I'll hopefully be able to offer services and advice for everyone online through, I don't know quite how I want to do that, through email or things like that, but that is something I want to do going forward in the future. But just kind of talking about some of these coins here, and it's a little bright. I'm in my home office, but I just wanted to kind of run through the coins that we decided to submit. He had a ton of coins. And he was kind of just wanted to get some advice on, what he should submit, and basically, is it going to add value or equity to him as a coin collector, or is it going to add to saleability going down the road, either if he decides to sell to me or someone else, or for his kids down the road as well. So we'll kind of start with the small denomination, and we'll move on. So this Standing Liberty quarter is absolutely gorgeous, and this is probably a gem coin, and it's a 1917 S, and it's type 2, but he got this at a very good price, and you're going to see why on the back, is that it has some PVC on it. So we elected to submit this to PCGS Conservation, and we're going to hope to be able to get a gem coin at the end of the day. So he paid basically MS60 money, and this is probably a 64 or 65, and that's a huge win. Hopefully he'll be able to come out on top with that. Moving on here, we will do this barber quarter, and some of the stuff he, basically we recognize that this is a clean coin, and some of these other coins here are cleaned. But basically what we decided is that there is a good line depending on how much you paid, and basically how valuable and how much easier it is to sell the coin in a holder. So with this coin here, this is, it's probably 70% chance that it's going to be AU, 30% chance that it would be mid-state, but details, of course. But basically, there's huge upside if it's uncirculated, and he paid, I think it was low XF money or something like that. But basically, this is going to be far more saleable to the public, either for me as a dealer standpoint, or for him down the road if he wants to sell it to someone else. We have a variety of seeded half dollars. So this one is uncirculated. It has definitely been cleaned, and it has what appears to be like an eraser rub or something like that. And with this here, basically, again, the same as the last barber quarter, is that it's nice enough grade that it's going to command a good premium, even if it will come back details. But even in a details grade, it's going to be way more saleable from that. We have a couple here. This is kind of an original, nice original 54. It's probably a nice VF35. Maybe squeeze out an XF on here. But this, he had probably 5 or 6 other seeded Liberty halves that were all cleaned or they're messed with. And again, it's not a detriment, but people just learn, and you need to understand what a coin looks like when it's cleaned. And even I know dealers that send in things, and they've been doing this their whole lives, and they still see things, and I catch things, or people catch things that I send in. But I mean, it's a learning process just for your whole life. But I'm pretty confident that this will probably get a nice VF, high VF or low XF. Nice original coin there. This one here is probably been messed with, but I thought this was nice enough to get sent off. It's probably high XF or low AU. And again, it's just an attractive coin. And with most of these that have details grade or may have details grades, basically what we decided was the upside was big enough where you want to get this coin in a holder, where it's going to be best for any collector to be able to sell it down the road, basically. And it's easier for the dealer too. The dealers, a lot of times they're going to pay way back of gray sheet on raw coins just because, they're problems or they're difficult to move. I mean, for every raw coin I sell, I probably, every dollar I sell in a raw coin, I probably sell 50 or 100 in graded coins, just because that's what I target both as a collector and as a dealer. This is a nice AU. This is probably a 53 or 55. I have an AU 50 that looks almost exactly like this. And the lighting is not spectacular here in my home office, but this actually has a good amount of luster left. And I'm hoping that he'll be able to squeeze out like a 53 or a 50 on this, and just be able to get a nice coin out of this one. This hand pack here, he really scored. And, I did all the tests for this coin. He paid like probably a quarter, and he bought it a while ago, but he probably paid a quarter of what they're going for. And, that puts up red flags for me, but we tested it on the Sigma, and it passes. It's 90% silver. It weighs right, and it's the right size. So that kind of checks all the boxes. I mean, guys, if this is a fake, this is like a really, really good fake. I wouldn't be able to tell if this came across my table. I weighed it, checked the size, and it passes. It's 90% silver. So basically, this checks all the boxes, and this is going to be a huge home run if this is genuine. This is probably a 63 or 64. And it's just a gorgeous coin. This is a really, really low mintage. These are always in really high demand. If he wants to sell it, I'd be really happy to buy it. But also, it'd be an awesome coin in his collection. I don't know if he's working on the series, but this is actually probably one of the last ones that most collectors get. So that would be huge for him if he's able to start off with this one or be able to check this one off his boxes. Moving on to the dollars, we have a couple of trade dollars. This one is probably AU, and it has been cleaned, unfortunately, but what he paid versus what the coin will command even in a details holder, it will be far easier to be able for him to sell or trade into something else. This is probably a nice XF, and this one is not messed with. This is just a really, really attractive coin. This is how you want your coins to be. This is something that I would want to have in my case, and I would want to sell to you guys. This is just a really attractive trade dollar. Just soak that one in. And they're both of these are 77Ss. They're common dates, but really, I mean, you can't go wrong with a good-looking trade dollar. The next one here, he had a number of Morgans, and, there's nothing wrong with them, but, when you're paying basically retail pricing for raw coins, it is basically impossible to get them graded. But this is a nice PL. I don't think this will get a dimple, just because when you look at it, it doesn't have the frosted all the way on the devices. It does have a really good field of reflectivity. As you can see me right there, and on the back as well. But even if this comes back as a 64 PL, I think he's going to be really happy with that. And I cannot see any issues with it. So I think that will be a big win for him. And he has a couple of really nice uncirculated piece dollars. These are just really flashy, really watery. And, you know, the piece dollar series is really affordable in low grades. But once you start to get into the uncirculated grades, this is a D, 34D, you know, they just become cost prohibitive, and these jump up a lot. So, you know, based on what he had into them and the cost of grading, I think all of these were going to go on the economy service, except for probably the pan pack is probably going to have to go via just Gold Shield. And this one, the quarter, is going to have to go get conserved. But the rest of these, I think, are probably going to be under $300, which is great for him because, I mean, it's $23 or $25 to get them certified. And then we got this 1935 Philly. So again, just like with the 34D, you know, they're tough to get in uncirculated grades, and basically it is just free equity for him. And we have two more things here. So he has, he's been collecting proof coins, which I think is undervalued. It's an undervalued market, I think, especially with the 1800s proofs. But he has this one here. This is a PCI holder. I've had success getting these crossed over, and we want to get this into a PCGS holder. So basically, we're going to do a crossover at 63, hopefully. And then, you know, this is a coin that he's going to hold on to, but it's just going to be way more saleable in PCGS holder down the road. And then the last one here is a proof genuine. And this is, you know, back in the days, you would be able to just put genuine on there instead of getting like a uncirculated details or something like that. And it was a little more affordable. But guys, I cannot see, you know, the holder is really scratched up, but I could not see any issues with this. You know, and I think this was what people would call a cabinet coin. Basically what happens is the coin would sit in a coin cabinet. Pull it out, you'd have little depressions for your coins, and you'd be able to take them out, look at them, and then slide it back. And this is just phenomenal. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin, and we're going to try to get a numerical grade on here. You know, I'm hoping to get like a 63 or 64 on this. I mean, worst case is he gets like an AU, or worst case is he gets a, you know, an AU details or an UNC details for some reason. But I'm very confident that he is going to be able to get a numerical grade on this coin, and this would be a huge win for him. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about these coins. You know, is he making the right decision? I certainly hope so. I think he is. I mean, we looked at quite a few coins, but I think this is going to be a really good way for him to build equity and kind of preserve some of his collection as well. So let's dive, we'll wrap this up and we'll dive into that giveaway then now. All right, everybody, so let's dive right into that giveaway. And just as a reminder, the giveaway today is this nicely toned silver quarter. And to be entered, you must like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And another reminder is I'm always buying and selling coins, currency, bullion, all that good stuff. I'm actively buying collections. I have a lot coming in the office, but I'm always open to working out deals with you guys as well. Through my YouTube, I have my website, Instagram, Google, and eBay linked. I've been posting a ton of stuff daily on eBay, so feel free to check that out there. Got a ton of like bulk stuff and a lot of affordable tight coins, things like that I throw up there pretty much every day. Follow me on Instagram. I put up daily deals, things like that behind the scenes. It's always fun stuff. And of course, we got the website here, vanquigcoins.com. And you can see all those gorgeous Morgan dollars. And we are going to dive right into the giveaway. So again, today it is the silver quarter. Trying to get it on the right there, a little bit of tone there. A random comment picker from that last video. 46 comments. Very nice, guys. All right, John Beast, you are the winner. And for the next one here, we are going to be giving away 2 SMS proof 40% half dollars. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered. Reach out to me if you guys have questions about buying things or selling things. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a good night now. Bye-bye.